So I thought this week I'd do something a bit more challenging around 7th arpeggios. I'm going to cover quite a lot of content, so what I did was I created a PDF to support this as well. So please download that, as that has all of the shapes worked out all the way up the neck. And it's got all of the lines that I'm playing as well, so if you can't quite figure out what I'm playing, then just refer to that. It's free to download, and I'll put a link in the YouTube description. Okay, let's zoom in and we'll go through it. So what we're going to do this week is we're going to stay in the key of C major, and we're going to work on the 7th arpeggios based around this A bar chord. So that'd be A major 7th, the dominant 7th, the minor 7th. But we're going to stay in the key of C major and see if we can work all the way up the neck. And the shapes that I'm using are the shapes I've talked about before. These are the shapes with 2 notes and then 1, 2, 1, 2. And all I'm going to do is just descend and ascend these arpeggios. But the difference here is on that ascending line, I'll play the 5th, the 6th and the 7th of that position. And what that does is it starts the phrase and ends the phrase on that same note, as you can hear there. And that creates a kind of a potential which allows you to move it to another position. And from there I could move it back to the original place. Or move it up. Still staying in the key of C major. And that really is the challenge for this week, is to see if you can work all the way up to the 15th fret or something. Just staying in the key of C major, just working on these arpeggios and keeping it nice and smooth. A bit like that. Now picking, as you can see, I'm finger style as usual. But if you use a pick, what I'd recommend you do is do a combination of sweeps and pull-offs and hammer-ons. So everywhere there's 2 notes, I do a pull-off, sweep, pull-off, pull-off, hammer-on, and then move on. So that's how I'd approach the picking. The other approach, which is quite fun, is to see if you can do it all legato, all with the left hand, which is pretty challenging, and I prefer to use distortion when I'm doing this, but and there all I'm doing is, as I say, my left hand is doing the hammer-ons and the pull-offs, and my right hand is just tracking those shapes and making sure I've got control of the string. So that's all my right hand's doing, is managing the string dampening. So I'll give that a go as well. So that's it. As I say, it's pretty challenging this week. It's definitely not for beginners, but it is worth understanding how these 7th arpeggios fit together diatonically when you stay in key working the way up the neck. So I definitely recommend at least understanding how the patterns fit together if you're not quite ready to play it all the way through like that yet. And obviously the hammer-ons is a really challenging way of playing these. But some people are really fast over these kinds of shapes. So see how you get on. It's a useful skill to have. Anyway, we'll chat next time. Goodbye.